Well, hello, LegalShield family. Can you believe we're already at the end of the year? It is November, and we're looking to finish 2025 in a big way. You know, it's already been a great year. We've already far exceeded where we thought we would be at this time in 2025, and that is all because of the efforts that all of you have been doing in building your teams, growing your business, enrolling new membership. So we couldn't be more excited than where we are right now to finish off 2025. But we're not done. We've got a lot of work to do to make sure that you accomplish all the goals that you set out for yourself in this year. And we know that we have a lot of new associates that are just joining us right now for the very first time. And you have new goals that you're setting for yourself to finish 2025. So let me talk about a couple really exciting things to kick off today's show. First of all, on October the 1st, we launched some new ways to be in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic with us in 2026. So hopefully you've downloaded the flyers. You know exactly what you need to do. We added more spots to our full service leaderboard. We launched new leaderboards for the network associates that are recruiting and building and helping new associates fast start qualify. And you can either qualify on the senior director and above leaderboard, or you could qualify on the leaderboard that's specifically for associates from the associate level to the director level. So we have two different ways to qualify. And we have our new group open incentive for Ruby associates. So make sure you check out all the leaderboards. We want to see you with us in the Dominican Republic and Punta Cana in 2026. Now, also, I want to give you a heads up. I gave a heads up to the associates in Maryland last weekend when we had the regional in Maryland, which, by the way, incredible regional in Maryland. It was the biggest one that we had of all four, nearly 600 associates and guests with us in Maryland last weekend. So congratulations to the Northeast for just showing out last weekend at the regional. But I made an announcement there that I always like to give you a heads up. And that is one of the things that we are strongly looking at for January, kicking off into 2026, is on our matching bonuses. So when you think about matching bonuses, we have matching bonuses at Fast Start, matching bonuses for Upline, for manager when they go manager in their first 45 days, matching bonuses at Performance Club for the first Upline senior director. And starting in 2026, most likely what we're going to be doing is going back to a concept that we've used in the past, so many of you are familiar with it, called Power Team. And Power Team simply means that you have qualified for a level for 3 consecutive months. So for example, if we say first Upline Power Team Senior Director to receive a matching bonus, that means the first Upline Senior Director who's qualified for Senior Director for 3 consecutive months. Or Power Team Executive Director, 3 consecutive months. So why do I tell you that now? Because should we go that direction in January 2026, I want you to be positioned to qualify for the bonuses. That means that you would have to qualify last month in October, November, and December in order to be Power Team at that level. So if you qualified for Senior Director last month, you qualified for Executive Director last month, make sure you keep that position or go higher in November and December. So when we launch into the new year, you're a qualified Senior Director, Power Team Senior Director, or Power Team Executive Director. So I wanted to give you a couple months to make sure that you could really focus in on those levels so you could take advantage of all the bonuses heading into 2026. And speaking of new bonuses, we launched a brand new Diamond Builder Pool in Maryland that was off the charts. This is for the elite. This is for the best of the best, the 1% of the 1%. These are the builders that are going out and building incredible businesses and going to Platinum Elite level or higher. So Diamond Executive Director, Platinum Elite is the minimum level. Platinum Elite means that you're a Platinum and you've created 3 Platinum organizations. And you also must have $75,000 in organizational premium that month as well. So when you go Platinum Elite, 3 consecutive months, with a minimum of $75,000 in organizational premium each of those months, you're eligible for the Diamond Pool. And it looks like the Diamond Pool in 2025 is going to be nearly $1 million that's going to be shared among these top leaders. And so your share of the Diamond Pool is just how many months in a row you went Platinum Elite. You get a share. If you go Diamond, you get 2 shares. When you grow your business by $1 million in net premium, you get an additional share. So again, this is for the biggest builders in LegalShield, but we're going to see some massive new ring levels created in the upcoming years with this brand new diamond pool. And I want to stress this is new money being put into the compensation plan to help you build your business. So a lot of great things going on. Fast Start, Manager, our matching bonuses. Make sure you focus in on that power team concept. We'll talk more and more about it in the upcoming months. Get on the leaderboard for Punta Cana. Diamond leaderboards. I mean, what a great time to be in LegalShield. What a great time to be building your business. So let's kick off this November communication show and show you how you can make this the best month in your LegalShield career.
Good morning, LegalShield family. This is Bhavandeep Singh out of Southern California, and I'm excited for this segment because we get to recognize our newest Fast Start qualifiers. These individuals got started, and in their first 20 days, they went out and did what they were going to do anyways and earned a $200 bonus just for doing what they were going to do. And so I'm excited because we get to recognize them and congratulate them. And also we get to recognize and congratulate our newest manager qualified associates. These are individuals that in their first 45 days went out and achieved the level of manager and earned a $500 bonus. I mean, this is absolutely huge. So if you see a name that you recognize, shoot them a text, show them some love, and let's all congratulate everybody in this chat. Let's show them a tremendous amount of love, and let's celebrate once again our newest Fast Start qualified associates and our managers.
I'm so excited to be part of LegalShield. I work very, very closely with my mentors, Deborah McCormick and also Billy Sinclair. These two ladies are powerhouses. They've literally helped me, check all the boxes that need to be checked. I was able to get my 20-day fast start bonus. I'm able to do the 45-day fast start bonus. We've been able to support some of my members to do the same as well. I wanted to say thank you to LegalShield for putting all these incentives in place. I was able to be in Performance Club since I've started, working alongside of these amazing mentors and picking up all of these bonuses that are on the table. I mean, I don't know who wants to leave money on the table when there is bonuses and incentives to gain. And I wanted to just say, I'm grateful to be here, grateful to learn, and I'm very, very grateful for, the program that they have in place. And I look forward to what's next.
Hi everybody, my name is Melvi and I have been with LegalShield for 20 plus days. Now I have a secret to tell you. I joined LegalShield because I needed an extra income. Life was getting a little bit too real and a whole lot of things were happening in my life that were going from bad to worse to worse. I feel like you guys breathed life into me again. And where I was feeling like, what do I do next? Shall I just close my business? I feel like there is newness of life again. So I think that if you guys really want to do this, like I have done this, and like a lot of people have done this, you can do it too. Ask for help. I'm going to Super Saturday. Do you know what that is? Okay. Ask what Super Saturday is all about. And everybody wants to see you succeed. So with LegalShield, you're not alone. You've got a whole lot of people supporting you. So go with confidence and do what you're supposed to do. And more bonuses, more success to all of you. Bye.
LegalShield, can you repeat after me and say extra? That's right. Here in LegalShield, you can Performance Club qualify and earn extra bonuses on top of your commissions every single month. And you can earn free trips too. Who doesn't like a free trip? I love the free trips here in LegalShield. So how do you Performance Club qualify? You can start qualifying by getting 150 points a month. You get 1 point for every premium dollar you enroll. So if you sign someone up for a $30 legal plan, you just earn 30 points. You get 50 points for each new recruit you bring on board. So if you literally just enroll one recruit with a minimum legal plan, that's 80 points. And if you get 2 of those a month, everyone hold up 2 fingers. 2 of those a month is 160 points, and you Performance Club qualified. So we're excited to congratulate the new Performance Club qualifiers here today. And if you are a senior director or above, you earn matching bonuses on everyone in your organization who is Performance Club qualified as well for 3 or more months. So excited for all of you. And let's give it up for our new Performance Club qualifiers.
every decision I make, and I've had, my daughter had issues with it where at one point, you know, we had an issue in college where she got stopped, and she was 19 at the time, and basically they thought she stole a rental car because she couldn't produce her papers. And at the time, what we did, she said, "Mom, I'm just going to call the lawyer to let him know, hey, there's a police here and I want to know what my rights are." And long story short, she told the police, "We have an attorney on the line. Do you have any questions for me?" Because of the advice from the attorney. And the police said, "Well, we just wanted to know if you really stole the car or not, but your lights weren't fully on, and that was the issue. So have a good day, no problem." So we use it every time for every little issue that comes up.
Hey LegalShield family, I'm thrilled to announce the launch of our brand new associate training platform. This exciting new hub is your one-stop destination for on-demand training designed to help you learn, grow, and succeed like never before. Over the next few weeks, this new platform will replace the current training section on ellisengage.com, offering a smoother, faster, and easier to navigate experience. On your new training dashboard, you'll find everything you need to sharpen your skills and elevate your business. You'll have access to powerful lessons on our products, proven sales techniques, and personal development, all taught by top ring earners, home office leaders, and regional vice presidents. You can also take interactive courses, watch engaging videos, and even complete quick quizzes to reinforce what you've learned, all at your own pace. Getting started is simple, so all that you're going to do to access this new tool is open your Prospect app and tap the banner at the top of the screen, or you can visit ellisengage.com, click on training, go to the training section, and select the banner at the top of the page to go to the new experience. This upgrade was inspired directly by you, as you had asked for better, more dynamic ways to learn and grow. We heard you, and we're just getting started. You can expect even more specialized courses and fresh training content rolling out soon. Now, while we're on the topic of digital tools, let's take a look at a brand new testimonial video that just went live on your Prospect app, a great resource you can share right now with your prospects.
So there was a hailstorm in Texas. It was a really big hailstorm in Texas, and I had two cars that weren't in the garage. A Z4 and a 745. One of the cars, so both of them, the insurance company totaled both of the cars. So I wanted to buy the one that I had paid for back. It was paid in full. I wanted to buy it back. They said, no, you can't do it. And I was like, oh, well, let me just call my attorneys and check. So, but I hesitated. I took a couple of weeks to even think about calling my attorneys in Texas. And I'm like, why am I hesitating? Let me just call my attorneys and see what they said. So then the insurance company's like, well, you can buy it back, but we'll have to salvage your title. And I was thinking, now, I'm a girl, I just wash cars. I don't wash cars, I just like put gas in them and drive. So I'm like, I don't know what salvage means other than the word salvage meaning trash in some form. So I don't think that sounds too good. And if it hasn't been already salvaged, then I need to check into it. So let me call my attorney. I called the Texas law firm, and they said, well, Ms. Duncan, thank God you're in Texas, because in Texas, if an act of God destroys your car, the insurance companies cannot salvage your title. I was like, excuse me, what are you saying? The insurance company told me that they were salvaging. Wouldn't they know? And he said, yes, they know the law, but they know you don't. Mind blowing, right? Anyway, long story short, he says, would you like for me to make a phone call or write a letter? I said, make a phone call. I've been waiting on them for 2 weeks. He says, okay, give me about 45 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes later, somebody from the insurance company, Mr. Big Man, he's like, Ms. Duncan, we just want to call to verify that, your address so we can overnight you your check. I was like, what happened? Anyway, make a long story short, I told them I was going to pick it up today, and so they could, find the location that was close to me. I picked up the check. It was for $19,000, almost $20,000. One check. That's a big deal. So I would have lost my car if I wouldn't have called my attorneys. Not only would I have lost it, but then I would have most definitely lost that almost $20,000 one time. How long am I going to keep my membership? Okay, let's just say monthly, how much my membership is divided by $20,000. I'm here for life, So I'm very grateful.
Hello, LegalShield family. I'm Letitia Randolph. Today I'm here to talk to you about the golden ticket. When a new associate gets started and they attend a live in-person Fast Start training within their first 45 days or less, they get a golden ticket. They're able to take that ticket to any Super Saturday they want, and they can get in for free. They have 60 days to use it. Once that associate has been in the business for at least 30 days, they receive an email for a free Ruby ticket that gets them into the full service class for free. And that's valued at $49. So this process has been so great. We're really excited about it, and we want to thank everyone for helping us make this a success. Don't forget to do your part. Get those tickets out, turn those tickets in, turn the information in, so we can keep making this a great success.
Well, we are doing a lot of recognition on this show, and we have more to do right now. We have a very special group to recognize right now because we launched a program about 6 months ago called the Platinum Legacy Program. We have associates in LegalShield who have dedicated their lives to building a massive, massive business right here at LegalShield. Many of these associates and leaders have been with the company for well over 20, 25 years. They've built massive teams, and we want to recognize those associates. And to be a Platinum Legacy associate, you must have qualified for Platinum Executive Director for 150 months. So this is not something you can earn in 1 or 2 years. I mean, you've really dedicated your life to LegalShield, 150 months at Platinum, and your organization has written $150 million in organizational annual premium. So think about that. What an incredible accomplishment. You built an organization that has written $150 million in annualized organizational premium, and you qualified for Platinum for 150 months. And there's some additional qualifications as well. You still need to be active and plugged in and be engaged in the business and everything else that's part of this program. But today, I want to announce a very special team that has been inducted into this Platinum Legacy Program. We recognize them in Ireland in front of all of their peers. I want to recognize them today, and that is the Milias, Mike, Steve, and Kim Milia, who have built an incredible business over this time and have just really been leaders that have inspired so many people all across North America. So I'm so excited to recognize and induct the Milias into this very special Platinum Legacy Program. And we're going to show a video right now that shows us when we were in Ireland and we made this announcement.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the latest legends. The Milia organization.
Hey everybody, Kim Milia here. How's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. I also want to just talk about build your dream bonuses. Man, oh man, when there's extra money put on the table by LegalShield, you should go out there and get it. All you really got to do is qualify for senior director or above to get these bonuses, and you still have time to do it. And let me just rest assured that you guys have the support of your upline. Why? Because they get a matching bonus. So for you doing things that we should be doing anyways, but maybe just with a little bit more effort, they're going to get a bonus, you're going to get a bonus, and why not get the bonus now for Christmas that's coming? You're going to have some probably extra bills that you want to pay, so why not get those bonuses? Listen, go to LS Engage and get all the information that you need to make sure you know how to qualify. Make sure you tell your upline support team so they know and they can focus and coach you on the way. And most of all, go get your bonuses. So let's roll it and see who got their bonuses so far. Thanks.
Hey team, great job on joining the communication show today. You know, it's the little things like this that make a big difference in your business. So great job on plugging into the show. There are 4 ways you can earn money from your LegalShield business. First, you can earn commissions on personal membership sales. So anytime you go out and help someone with the membership, you're going to receive a commission for that. Number 2, you can earn overrides from your team. I'm so glad when I started the business, I started recruiting and building a team so I could experience that override income. Number 3, you can earn lifetime residual income on the active members within your organization. I'm still getting paid on memberships I wrote 30 years ago when I joined the company. And the 4th way to make money in LegalShield is through bonuses and incentives. This isn't a significant part of the compensation plan, and over my 30 years with the company, I've been paid over $1 million in just bonus income. It's very important that you're aware of the bonuses and the incentives that the company offers and know how you can qualify for them. If you don't know about them, chances are you're probably not going to earn them. So it's important to study them and be aware of them. So let's do a quick review of the different areas that you can earn bonuses. Number 1, you can earn a fast start bonus when you're just getting started in the business. And it used to be about 20 days. We've extended that now to 30 days to fast start qualify. And if you fast start qualify within that 30-day period, you can receive a bonus. Number 2, you can earn a manager bonus by reaching the manager level within your first 45 days. If you sponsor someone that fast start qualifies or hits the manager level within their first 45 days, you can earn a bonus as their sponsor. If you're a senior director or above, you can earn fast start and manager matching bonuses from your team as well. The company invests millions of dollars in the Performance Club program. This is one of my favorite programs. This program allows every associate to earn monthly bonuses, and the minimum bonus check is $200. You can also earn matching bonuses on your team if you're at the senior director level or above. So be sure that you're Performance Club qualifying every month and really strive to get to that senior director level, which opens up a whole nother way to be compensated in bonuses. And we also have the Build Your Dream bonus program. Oh, this is a fantastic program. It was fun to see all those checks being paid out last month. This program allows you to earn thousands of dollars for hitting levels of senior director, executive director, and above. So anything above a director level, you can receive a bonus for hitting that level. There's a huge amount of bonus money available to every associate in this incentive. But again, you have to take time to understand the program and then develop a plan to achieve those levels so that you can qualify for the bonus. If you've received any of these bonuses, your name is on the Bonus Buster leaderboard. So let's now recognize the top 10 Bonus Buster qualifiers for the month of October.
Hey, LegalShield family, Melissa Peters here. Happy November. Can you believe we are right at the end of the year? 2 months remaining, 2 busy months. Not only is it busy with obviously our fourth quarter enrollments for those of us that do business solutions, but it's also busy because it's the holiday season. And we are going to be out there talking to so many people in so many different capacities. I want you to be prepared to talk about LegalShield. So my question to you is, family, do you have these mobile apps? So if you don't have these mobile apps, I need you to get these mobile apps, because when we're out and about, we should carry these with us. This is a lot of fun. For instance, where's my mobile phone? There it is. So It's the same size as my phone. I can carry these wherever I go. And let's just say I'm with friends and family, because we're going to be with friends and family during the holidays, right? And I have these mobile app cards with me. I could go to friends and family and I could say, hey, let me ask you a question. I just want to make sure going into the holidays, going into a new year, that you have this mobile app on your phone. Do you have this mobile app on your phone? You don't. Oh, I have to tell you, LegalShield puts law firms in the palm of our hands with a simple tap of an app. People say, well, I don't know if I need to prepay for attorneys, Melissa. I don't have any legal issues. Well, let me ask you, have you ever thought about writing or revising your will? Hey, it's going to be a new year. We want to make sure we go into the new year preparing to take care of our loved ones if something was to happen to us, right? That's something that all of us probably have on our New Year's resolution. Our goals is to get our affairs in order. It can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Not with a simple tap of an app. See, you can be part of the collective buying power of millions and be able to get that done affordably. How about this? Have you ever been treated unfairly? Have you ever been a victim of identity theft, signed a contract, or received a moving violation? And did that impact your driving record, which impacts your insurance? Have you ever had an insurance claim denied? Have you ever had questions regarding your credit score or ever bought a defective product? See, it's not just about having traumatic legal issues in life. It's just about living life. And as a LegalShield member, either our basic, preferred, or premium, right? This is our network, okay, for you associates, this is our network basic, preferred, premium card. So what we say is with LegalShield, there's no more stressing, no more guessing, no more finger crossed, no more Google decisions. Just tap an app and say, I need advice. Wherever you have access to your phone, you have access to your firm. Right? This is a great way to engage them. They say, well, I'm not sure. Hey, no worries. Do me a favor. See this QR code right here? Scan it. It's going to give you a 2-minute video on the services, to highlight the services, and then call me back. Right here, you put your contact information, family. Be engaging. Have some fun, right? Have some fun with the business. What about walking into these small businesses during the holidays? Well, I'm not only shopping there because I appreciate the small business in the community, but I want to get to know them. And I also want to educate them on our company, LegalShield. Voila, we've got an app. And this one is the small business app, family. So this one, the first one, identity theft and legal plans, that's network, basic, preferred, premium. This one is small business, essentials, plus, and pro. So with this one, what I love about this is if I'm in the business, I could say, hey, especially if it's the holidays, happy holidays. I'm just in here making sure I'm preparing for the holidays, but I also am a business owner in the community, and we help protect and empower small businesses. Let me ask you a question. Do you have this app on your mobile device? You don't. Every small business owner should have this mobile app on their mobile device. Why is that? Because with a simple tap of an app, anytime you ever have a question, concern, or issue, what if, can I, should I, what does this mean, how does this work? You simply tap the app and say, I need advice. So what am I talking about? Well, let me ask you a question, Mr. Business Owner. Have you ever wanted legal advice for business-related matters, but you didn't pick up the phone because it's expensive? How many documents or contracts do you have here that haven't been reviewed by an attorney in the last 12 months? It can be expensive, but it's important to do. How about this? Have you ever been concerned about being sued, had questions about collecting debt or about employment-related matters? See, it's written right here. I'm just kind of reading it off, okay? And so with that being said, just engage with them, right, about what it is they're dealing with and say, hey, listen, if you would just take 2 quick minutes, scan this QR code for me, and then you're going to get some great ideas or information as to why you as a business owner would want to have this to protect and empower your business. Not paid by the hour, but paid by the month through our collective buying power of millions. And then put your information, your contact information on here. And how many of you are out there doing employee benefits right now? And how many times do the decision makers say to us, can you give me something to give to my employees? Or you've enrolled the employees. They say, I want to take something home to my wife or my spouse, right? And with that being said, we have the employee benefits card. Once again, you can go in and you can talk to decision makers and say, hey, do your employees have this app on their mobile device? Are your employees able to say, wherever I have access to my phone, I have access to my firm? If not, I want to talk to you about this. right? Or if I'm doing enrollments, right, I could go into the HR director and say, or the person that makes decisions for the employees that I'm dealing with, and say, hey, listen, prior to me coming in to do the lunch and learn, the holiday party, the presentation, whatever it is I'm doing, I'd like to give you these mobile app cards for your employees. I'd love for them to actually review some of the questions like, have you ever needed your will prepared or revised? Have you been treated unfairly? Been a victim of identity theft? Signed a contract? Received a traffic ticket? Had an insurance claim denied? Had questions regarding your credit score? Bought a defective product? All these things happen to us. It's not about major legal issues. It's about living life issues, right? And it says, no matter what life throws your way, LegalShield has your back. Access to legal services the smart way, not the hard way. They actually scan that little QR code. It gives them a 2-minute video of our services. And then you could actually put a label here. It says, hey, come join me at the Lunch and Learn next Friday at this time and be prepared. I'm going to talk to you about these benefits and more. Right? It's just a great way to actually introduce our services. Great questions, great small scripts. Sizzle videos, if you will. And then what if you're traveling? A lot of us travel during the holiday and we stop at truck stops. And who's at truck stops? Commercial drivers. And so we also have one for commercial drivers. Same thing, the Have You Ever. It's got a QR code there that actually plays a short sizzle video for commercial drivers. Listen, we say, we never leave home without it. Wherever you have access to your phone, you have access to your firm. Well, I'm telling you today, I want you to never leave home without these cards. They're very easy to carry, very easy to use, but very impactful in engaging and getting the information of our company out there. So where can you get them? You can get them at the Staples store. You can buy them in bundles because they are affordable when you do it that way, and get them out. Use these more than your business card. For those of you that still use a business card, I do. But use these, right? Get these out in the community anywhere you go, right? So wherever you have access to your phone, you have access to your firm. You should never leave home without it. All right. Have a great month.
Well, can you believe it? We are only 5 months away from our 2026 International Convention that's going to be held in New Orleans, Louisiana. What an amazing location. We've never had an international convention in New Orleans. This is going to be a tremendous location. It's also going to be just an awesome opportunity to celebrate all the great things that are happening at LegalShield right now. We expect this to be the biggest international convention that we've had in a very, very long time. Last year was the biggest we had in a long time. We know this one with all the new growth that we have going on, all the new teams that are being added, all the new executive directors and ring earners that are being promoted right now. We know this is going to be a really, really big event and an exciting event. And, big decisions are made at big events. And, if you're new to LegalShield, if I could say there's one thing you could do to shorten your learning curve significantly is plug into these big events. Many years ago, I was told this is how you build a big business, is you plug into these big international conventions, you bring a bigger team every year with you, and great things happen. And that's exactly what happened in my business and so many businesses all across North America. So I want to encourage you right now to get registered for the international convention. You'll see the way to get registered right here on the screen. We want to make sure that you are with us. Get registered now before the price goes up. We're going to see a price increase at the first of the year. So you don't want to have to pay the extra money to go to convention. Just register right now. Make the commitment. The first step in knowing you're going is to commit. Make the commitment right now. And if you're already registered or you're registering right now, make sure you also register for the add-ons that are available, because we have all of these great breakouts happening. Business Solutions is going to have breakouts. We're going to have full service breakouts, network breakouts, all these additional trainings that are going on. And you can register for all of those things right now, because those events, I promise you right now, those events will sell out. So if you try to register later in 2026, you're going to find you can't get into the breakouts because they're sold out, but you can get in right now. So register right now for the breakouts. Make sure if you're already registered, you're adding those breakouts to your registration right now. Go log in to the convention website. You can access that through LS Engage as well. Register and make sure that you've added on the breakouts so you have a great convention experience. So let's roll a video right now and let's see more about where we're going in 2026. And let's start planning right now. The way to plan, number one, register yourself. Numbers 2, start talking to your entire team and find out who's committed to being in New Orleans, Louisiana in 2026.
This is where you learn from the best of the best. If we want to grow and expand our business at LegalShield, you must be at the convention.
Hearing people's testimonials up on stage, everyone has a different story. You're just not getting that from home.
My mind is blown. The love and the family feel.
Once the mind expands, it's no contracting back.
I am definitely ready for New Orleans. I'm registered and I'll be there.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Gardner, and I am right here in the middle of Guatemala, getting to visit some of the girls that we support through LegalShield Cares, of course, via Work Play Law. And it has been an amazing trip with an incredible group of ring earners inside of LegalShield. Now, that's what I want to talk to you about today, is our ring earner program. And guys, we start the celebration in our ring earner program, recognizing people either full-time or part-time who are earning $50,000 in any 12-month period of time. That is why you see them announced on a weekly basis, because we have new people achieving those significant rings every single week here in LegalShield. And guys, it starts at $50,000, but it certainly doesn't end there. That is the people that are earning between $50,000 and a little less than $100,000. And then, of course, there's another ring at $100,000, $150,000, $200,000, $250,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, all the way up to $3 million, recognizing you in that 12-month period of time. So unlimited potential here at LegalShield. But right now, we are going to announce and recognize those people who have achieved a new ring, either their first or a new ring, just since our last communication show. So guys, right now, as we announce those people, if they're in your contact list, if you're a friend of theirs on Facebook, when you see them recognized, listen, you go ahead and send them a text. Celebrate them as they achieve these new things that we are recognizing right now. Guys, let's recognize our new ring earners. Okay, guys, I am back to celebrate the next piece of recognition, which is our Millionaire Club members. Guys, from the first time that you earn your first commission with LegalShield, it starts calculating. And guys, as soon as you get to that $1 million mark of $1 million being deposited in your family's bank account from LegalShield, you are part of that Millionaire Club. So imagine that. And you get a special room at the conventions. There is all kinds of amazing recognition that you get that goes along with the Millionaire Club. So right now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to recognize those people who have just crossed into their first $1 million in earnings in LegalShield as a new member of the Millionaire Club. But then we're going to go on because, of course, the income doesn't stop. It keeps going. So we're going to continue to recognize those people who've crossed over their next $1 million in lifetime earnings in LegalShield. So guys, right now, let's recognize our newest Millionaire Club members.
Steve and Soraya Remmel from California.
And what being a Millionaire Club member means to us is validation that the work we put in consistently every day over the past few years really has paid off. And in fact, it's created an exponential growth in our income, making Millionaire Club member a inevitability. And you can do it too. It's just a matter of treating your business like a business and growing your team and asking for help. And we especially want to thank the home office because without them, we definitely would not be here. So thank you everyone for supporting us. And we look forward to seeing you in the Millionaire Club Lounge at a conference soon.
Hi family, Tracy Broughton-Hepner here, and it's an honor to be a part of the corporate recognition of women today because I started this business 24 years ago as a single mom, paralyzed in a wheelchair with twins, and it was a priceless feeling to be able to be the stay-at-home mom and sole provider for my children. I was able to go to therapy 1 to 3 times a day, and now I'm walking again because of this business, and I would never miss anything that my twins had because I had the time freedom. And now I get to build this business as a wife, and it's so much fun to work with my husband because we build this business around our lifestyle because of the time and financial freedom that it gives you. And so fun fact, of the millionaires in this country, 90% of them are men. But guess what? In our industry, of the people that make $100,000 a year, 82% of them are women. And so it makes so much sense to go out there and recruit women into your organization. If you want more ring earners on your team, recruit more women. They're incredible at multitasking, so they're great for full service associates as well. And so today we're going to honor the achievements of exceptional women here in LegalShield. Please celebrate our top producers and our top recruiters. Let's applaud them. Go ahead and send out some congratulating texts to these absolutely outstanding women for their amazing accomplishments in LegalShield, our top producers and top recruiters.
Hey, LegalShield family, I am excited because I get a chance to introduce this next segment. This next segment is so important to me because I remember coming from corporate America where I was always told that I was too young or I didn't have enough experience or whatever they wanted to come up with for the reason why I didn't get a promotion. I wasn't recognized for being some of the top sales leaders and regional sales managers in the company. And it always came back down to my age because they said I was too young, right? Well, guess what? Our company introduced a new recognition segment, and it's our 40 under 40. So anyone under the age of 40, as long as they're within the top 40 production or recruiting, they actually can be recognized for the 40 under 40. And I am super excited to be here to introduce this next segment. So let's celebrate these 40 under 40 leaders that's leading by example.
I want to thank everyone that participated in today's show. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch today's show. Make sure your team's plugged in. Thank you to all the participants that helped us today with recognition segments, training segments. We have so many great things to be excited about right now. But, just making a little bit of a to-do list, a little bit of, hey, this is a lot of information. What do I need to focus on? Remember, keep the main thing the main thing. Go out and introduce this opportunity to as many people as you can. Focus on helping them faster qualify, go manager, get into Performance Club, get them plugged into the live events, the Super Saturdays in your area, and make sure your team is plugged into the International Convention in 2026. When you focus on the fundamentals, Performance Club qualifying, helping new associates faster qualifying, go manager, great things happen in your business. And so this is the time, over the next 2 months, it's a little bit different. Because all of a sudden you're going into the holidays. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, all of these holidays coming up, and you're going to be around a lot of family and friends that maybe you haven't seen in a year. And it's a great opportunity to introduce them to what you are doing. One of my favorite things to do when you're meeting with people like that is don't try to recruit someone over turkey on Thanksgiving. They probably want to talk about other things, but people are always asking, so what are you doing? How are things going? So when you show excitement in your voice, go, oh my gosh, things are going awesome. I started a business called LegalShield. I've been really excited about it. Things have really been going great, and I'm really looking forward to 2026. People start asking more questions. Well, what is it? How does that work? Say, well, right now it's not probably the right time to go into everything, but I'll tell you what, why don't we get together, tomorrow or Saturday, let me sit down with you for 15 minutes. I'd love to show you. I'd love to introduce you to what I'm doing. Use it as an opportunity to introduce LegalShield, not necessarily try to recruit over Thanksgiving dinner, but introduce the concept, introduce the business, and then make a time with them to sit down with them and really show them what this opportunity is all about when they can focus in and you can focus in on that conversation. But you have a great opportunity to introduce more people to LegalShield, to the opportunity, to the membership, get referrals. It's a great time to be around people. Having said that, though, also remember in November, the month closes on a holiday weekend. So what does that mean? That means that the deadlines, pay attention to the deadlines for when you can turn in business, because November the 30th is a Sunday. So the home office is closed on Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, Saturday and Sunday. So we're closed the last 4 days of November, which means you cannot submit reinstatements. You cannot submit business that requires a human being to input. So those deadlines are going to be the Wednesday before Thanksgiving at 5 p.m. Central. New business that can go through that they've never been a member before, they've never been an associate before, those can be processed all the way on the web until midnight Central Time on November 30th. But it does add a layer of complexity to closing out November, knowing we're closing on a holiday weekend. So it's important to get off to a fast start in November and get your goals accomplished before Thanksgiving. Go senior director before Thanksgiving. Go executive director before Thanksgiving. Get your performance club done before Thanksgiving so you don't have to have that stress over the holiday and you can just enjoy your holiday weekend. But at the same time, you've already accomplished all your goals for November. So let's make it a great month, and we'll see you for the December Communication Show.